For the next 100 days, I'm going to be building the coziest base in a forest-only world in hardcore Minecraft. And this will have everything I need, from my starter base to my storage house to even an enchanting tower. So be sure to stick around to see how it all comes together, and without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, we are back for another 100 days, and we are in a tree. Actually, we're surrounded by trees because today we are going to be surviving, well, actually over the next couple of days, we're going to be surviving in a forest-only world. How exciting. I really want to do this because, one, I love spruce wood, so I'm glad to be in a spruce forest, but also, like, I like building cozy, man. What's cozier than building in a forest surrounded by only trees and the land? It's probably a couple of things that are cozier than that, actually. By any means, we need to get a quick start here. Two things I would like to do in the first couple of days. One is find some sheep for a bed or a village if I can. And two is to get an area. I would like to get like an area started where I can build. You know what they say? Survivalists say, oh my gosh, food already. I kind of forgot sweet berries like existed. I will literally take all of this. Thank you. Survivalists say that you're supposed to follow the water, right? That's like the thing, right? If you're ever lost, follow the water for some reason. So I think we may do that for a little bit. Mostly, I actually just want to get sugarcane started. Oh, sheep. Oh, wait. Okay, this is actually perfect. I'll just go ahead and get these guys. Wait, this is the perfect start for this. And now we have our day one bed. Dude, okay, sick. Wait, following the water was such a good idea. What other good fortune could come from this? I have to wonder. Let's see if we can get up this mountain and get like a nice little vantage point. I say mountain, it's like a hill, but it's tall. Whoa, quite the cliff. Oh, a village! Wait, okay, sick. Okay, we're gonna head over that way, obviously. Look, more iron. We're gonna go get that as well. But let's visit this village first, because this could be like, this could be real nice. Oh, there are other sheep variants. Look, a brown one. What chest? Yes, dude, they have it. Bundles. I don't think I need any paper. I'm chill off that. Thank you, though. Anybody else have anything I can steal? Oh, yeah, brother. I will take this lectern. Don't shoot out for a second. Bookshelves. Yes, dude. Yes. I never get bookshelves in my world, man. I never just find these in villages anymore, dude. Such a good start. How many did I just get? 18? How many do you need? A full enchanting table requires 3 bookshelves. Each bookshelf is 3, so I need 45 books. Crazy to say, I think I can manage. Very nice. Another bundle, huge. Bro, I'm taking everything. Please understand. Look, I'm even going to take this and this fern. That's decoration pieces, brother. Bro, this village is crazy. We'll probably stay the night in this village because, oh, wait, what? Wait a second, what? Can that even happen? Wait, I've got to have like a mod or something on, right? No way that can just happen. There's diamonds in here. Wait, I'm so confused. So I just checked my mod list. I don't have anything that would change how villages spawn. This just happened to be in a villager's house for some reason. Let's be smart here. Let's smelt up our copper and get a copper kit. All right, well, these 2 diamonds are my prized possession right now, and the hope is that they will get... And you know what? I'm taking this. My hope is that I can use them for my enchanting table, but we'll keep letting this smelt. Let's keep exploring around this place, because that was very unexpected. Another bed in here, nothing else. This thing is tall. Is there an area up here that I just, like, can't access right now? The answer is yes. Oh, baby. Yeah, thank you. I think that's all the houses. I don't see any other homes over here. I mean, dude, very cool. I mean, I can't lie. That's pretty sick. You know what? I'm going to take these grindstones, too. Get out of here, bro. All right, I'm going to wait for my copper to get done smelting, and I'll put my kit together, and then I'll smelt my iron, and then I'll get my iron pick, and now I have a shield. Dude, what an insane start to this. Oh, my gosh. I'm feeling pretty good, man. We got 4 emeralds, 2 diamonds. I mean... I feel like I'm a man who can't be mad at that. That's so good. All right, let's make our copper kit real quick. Pants, boots, hat. Boom, 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 boom. Editors, VFX, explosion. We're in full copper. I'm smelting my iron now so that I can make my iron pick, and then I think we'll dip out of this village and see what we can find, kind of, you know, lay of the land. See what we can build, see what we can do, see what we can find even. All right. Got my iron pick. It's time to vacate the premises. So I'm just going to pick a direction and kind of run that way. And here's my hope. I want to find either another village, which would be sick. That would be crazy. Or I would like to find a generally flat area to build in. Would not mind building on top of a hill. That could be low-key cool. You know what? This area is relatively flat. Is that? No way. Another village. Yeah, dude. Yeah, let's head over here. This one's big too, man. Look at that. Yeah, let's head over to this. Let's check this out. Obviously, we gotta. Hold up. We know the truth here. Mostly just potatoes, but another bundle is always good. I'll take it. Thank you. Okay, we're bundled out of our mind right now, which is ridiculous. Nice. Not as good as the first village, but I did get pumpkin seeds. Not that I need them. I'm holding quite a few pumpkins. We're not even like halfway through this village, I think. We still got more houses. Cauldrons are interesting. More emeralds. Another bundle, dude. Yeah, I got a saddle. I'll take that. Cauldrons could be cool for decoration. I will take these as well. I mean, I'll be honest. I think we're going to probably spend the night in this village as well. There's just so much here that I can mess with. But also, like, I think we do need to find a place to set up shop eventually. What is that? Oh, it's just a... Wait. Yo, that's a trial chamber. I want to get to that pretty bad. What can I even find there, though? Like, let's be honest. Sniffer egg maybe would be cool. I think you can get diamonds. Really, other than that, is there much else to a trial chamber? I mean, I think it's just cool that we found one, right? Like, that's pretty interesting. Oh, I left my bed at the other village. No, dude. Fine, I'll take the purple one. Okay, game plan. I think we'll head over there, maybe. If that's just a regular island by itself, I might want to live there. If not, we'll just keep traveling. I don't really think there's much I can do with the trial chamber. I just don't, there's not like a whole lot. Like, what am I looking for in the trial chamber, you know? Let's make a boat and head over there and see. Oh, pillager outpost, huh? I'm not quite sure I want to be anywhere near that legitimately. I think I'm actually okay. Yeah, let's make a boat. Head over to that little island area, see what it might have in store for us. But at some point, I actually need to get settled down. I have ideas. Big headed ideas, because I got a big dome. Very interesting that exists. I can't even lie. Issue is I don't have a feather, so I can't actually do anything with it, to be honest. This is an island by itself, isn't it? How quaint. Should I live on an island? It's pretty tiny. I'm not too sold on this, actually. And I meant to live in the forest, not like on an island surrounded by it. Let's go over there then. That looks relatively flat, all things considered. And there's probably a good amount of space to build. Yeah, man. I think we'll just live on this big old chunk of land here. Okay, wait. I've been distracted. There is a whole other village over there. Fine, yeah, I'll go to it. Dude, hey, stop pulling my leg, am I right? They're low-key calling me over like a siren song. Fatty, come raid our loot. Fatty, please. Guys, chill. I will. Yo, big kid. There's a lot of cool stuff around here. You know what? This is a good idea. I like the forest. The biome, not the... I like the taiga forest. Ni hao, fine. Hello. Bread. More bundle. Bread. Well, this house is... They're full of goodies out here, man. Is this the best village in Minecraft? One of them moved their chest so that I couldn't loot them. They preemptively loot... Oh, guys. You and your kids, huh? Hey, that green jacket checks out, brother. More bookshelves, more emeralds. Oh my goodness, bro. I could buy your village at this point. A cool house. Somebody stole the bookshelves out of that one. You guys should look into that, I think. I walk off with an oddly bookshelf-shaped lump in my cheek. Thoughts? I mean, I guess I'll take another grindstone. These are just good decoration pieces. I'm not really grabbing them to use them for anything in particular. Brother, your farm is in dire straits, man. What is this? Give you wheat or it could give you beetroot. I won't do either. I'll do this, though. Nice. Cool. Now I have some iron armor. Dude, what? This is great. And this is kind of in the middle of absolutely nowhere. This is just a village on the water. It's cool and all, but I don't know that I want to build here. I really do want to build inside a forest. So let's get in our boat and head over. Which way did I come in from? I think I was heading over there. But there's a big old mountain over there, which I'm less inclined to visit. So maybe we'll just go like that away. I'm actually torn at the moment. I'm spoiled for choice, I guess you could say, which is a good problem to have. Okay, fine. You've caught my eye. What is this? You've got my almost undivided attention. You could probably make a case for going in there, but you couldn't make that case to me. I forgot to grab a bed again, dude. Yo, why do I keep doing this? Okay, then it is now Operation Sheep Hunt. It is not going to stay day forever, and I've actually used up a lot of this day looking at villages. So if I could find any sheep right now. I see pigs, not what I'm looking for. Maybe this becomes Operation Go Back to the Village. I'm a little far off from it now, though. That would take me probably into the night just to get there, and it's quickly becoming night now. Uh-oh, dude. Uh-oh. Any villages nearby that I can raid? Anything? Sheep? I would take anything, please. Oh my gosh, wait. Oh my gosh, it's another village. Dude, oh my gosh. Am I the luckiest Minecraft player in the world? Or is it just that this is a forest biome and it just makes sense? Give me this bed, bro. This bed stays on me until the day that I perish. Oh! Yo, dude, what? We can even use oak wood now. Oh my goodness. What you guys got? Chestplate and helmet again. Not interested. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna sleep here for tonight. Of course, there's sheep here now. We're gonna sleep in this village for the night, and then in the morning, we're gonna keep raiding it. All right, raid time. Hello, you moved your chest. How could you? I would honestly, pretty much all I need from these is more bookshelves and paper. Thank you, thank you. I'm not inclined to do much else in this village, other than I would like to get rid of this iron golem, but also he presents a distinct problem in that the layout of this area is janky, and he'll just hit me to my death. But I've had way too good a start to take that chance, so I'm just not going to touch him. We have looted and terrorized a village enough. It is now time for us to get started on our home journey. We need to find a place to build and build something sick on it. I have ideas, maybe. All right, I think I found a cool little place to kind of set up shop. Now, I said I didn't want to go island, which I kind of lied. I did find this little thing, but it's really big and very close to this. So I'm thinking I can bridge right over here. There's also a village nearby, which is the one I just looted. So I can kind of expand my base this way if need be. But it's cool. It's surrounded by all these little, other islandy areas, and I can really get my feet wet here. So I'm thinking I might just build my base on this thing. This is, super cool. I like it a lot. But task number 1 is to clear this out and then see how much land I actually have. But I'm really debating, do I really want to build on an island, or do I want to... I mean, this is, still in the forest, but then, you won't be able to see that there's trees. I've changed my mind about the island. We're going to go over here. And we're going to build on land. Or on land that's not covered in water, I guess would be more apt. I did a lot of island. I've done a lot of island. Let's not turn forest into just another island video, you know what I mean? I think we should just get to, a peak part of this and build within the forest we're in. But I need to find a cool area to do that. I would really like a flat area, a mostly flat. This is just not that. Oh, so many bad things would happen if I got down there. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's not build over here, maybe. All right, we're going to make 2 copper axes here. And let's continue kind of our tree chopping activity here. All right, I have got a huge area cleared and void of trees. We need to get rid of some of these extra little pieces here, just all this grass that's going to kind of get in our way. But we've got a nice little starting area, dude. This is awesome. So we're going to get, I think, we're going to go mining real quick. I think that's truly what we need to do. Give me all my full bundles here. Let's empty these out here. Now we have all of our bundles empty. Let's go get some cobblestone. I do have my iron pick, but I might make a copper one as well so that I can save up with my iron. All right, let's head down over here, I think, and light some of this up. Make sure no mobs can spawn in here. And I think we can just kind of start mining. Really, all I need is... Of course, there's water here. Why would there not be water here? All I really need is cobblestone to start building on my home. But we'll just, start a little strip mine. I don't think there's any reason not to just go ahead and do this and get it done. Right, we can collect a ton of cobblestone, hopefully find a little more iron and coal, and then just mine to our heart's content. So I'm going to keep doing this for a little bit, get enough cobblestone to start on our little starter home. If I find anything cool, maybe we'll come back, and if not, I'll be coming out of here with all the cobble that I needed, right? Okay, I've realized I've used all of my torches, and I might need a couple more here. I did not get far at all. I actually ran into some water, which kind of stinks pretty bad, actually. Yeah, there's water right behind this wall, so I'm just going to pivot. Oh, you can literally see it right there, huh? Dude, I just keep finding water. This is getting really annoying. Uh-oh. Ugh, I thought it might be a mine shaft. All right, I think I'm gonna head down into this mine shaft to check it out here. There doesn't really seem to be much out here, huh? Okay, nobody from there. Ideally, nothing over here, right? Oh, what in... Whoa, I do not like how unnatural this looks. Why does it look... Who mined in my world? That's like kind of creepy, dude. Okay, there was a creeper down that way, so let's not mess with that. I did see iron over here. Right here. Oh, yeah. Don't mind if I do. This has kind of stolen my focus away from my main objective, which was to get a ton of cobblestone. But we're still collecting good stuff, so I think it's probably okay. And I think I'm just going to mine out a little bit more of this diorite. We didn't get like a ton of it because I broke into this mine shaft, but I do want quite a bit of this stuff. It's a great building block, and I'm not willing to turn my eye to it. Okay, I've grabbed a ton of diorite. I think I need to now hard focus on my cobble journey here. So let's do more focusing on cobble. I need that a little bit more than I need diorite for my starter base. I hear quite a few skeletons, like, somewhere nearby. I'm also hearing zombies. It might be... I'll tell you, I'm almost in full iron armor. I think I'm missing just my boots. I'm still not trying to mess with... Oh, gosh. Might be here, actually. I need to focus more on my gathering journey and not messing with mobs. So I'll make a quick pivot right here, and we'll mine down this way instead of dealing with zombies and skeletons and creepers. Okay, maybe I won't even get that option. Can I get around this in some regard? Oop, hello. Dude, I mean, at some point this has got to end. Okay, let's jump down here real quick, and let's actually assess the situation at hand. So... presuming I want to go back up this way. The situation at hand doesn't seem too dire. Oh, I just got more dire. Let's do something like that, block ourselves off a little, and pop a torch down. My pickaxe is about to break, so I need to be very careful here. I don't have many uses left. I guess we can start mining here, but let's do this real quick. Set up a little hub, why don't we? Let's start smelting up our copper, and then we will use that copper to make another pickaxe, and then we will keep mining. This is how geniuses move in Minecraft. I should hard focus real quick. I should stop, like, mining down. I can expand this later. I should hard focus on, like, actually, you know, Oh, I didn't need to smelt my copper at all. Let's get focused up. Fun fact, did you guys know that stone is actually more common in Minecraft than dirt? Dirt basically only makes up the first, like, 2 to like 5 layers, but your stone is way more prevalent than that. This could be true. I actually don't know. I actually don't know if I'm lying to you. I might be. All right, let's gather a ton of stone. This is our time. We're just gonna mine cobblestone endlessly until I can get back home and get started on my starter base. That's my game. Of course, there's another part of this. Why wouldn't there be another part of this? I just tried to fart and I almost pooped my pants. I was pushing on that fart pretty hard and I almost pooped myself. It's okay. I didn't. That's what's important. Okay, after what is probably way too long to be down in a mine shaft, I actually think we can go back home and start building our starter base finally. I think I've finally collected enough cobblestone. I've got a ton of diorite from right up here. I even entered most of this mine shaft, which is pretty sick. But I think we're good to go. I'm just kind of making sure everything's actually lit up here so that I don't get attacked in the future. Yeah, okay. So let's get right back up to the base. Let's hope that it is daytime, and then we will start to work on getting our starter base built. It is daytime. This is great news. Some of the best news you could have given me, I think. All right, I think it's time that we get started on a base building. So let me put all the stuff I'm holding away. I need all of my cobblestone because I'm going to be smelting quite a bit of it. Now, I have a pretty quaint idea, of course, as you all know if you've been watching this channel long enough. I'm sticking with the theme, brother. And that is, I build like pseudo fantasy. I like old, rustic, comfy. I'm not big into like modern or like mega fantasy. Mega fantasy just takes a while. I don't have all the resources to do that, although it would be sick. But I think we'll get this smelted down and get started on building our base. I think that truly is my next step here. We've got a ton of the spruce logs needed. I'm going to use mostly spruce for this. Have a couple added pieces, and honestly, let's get started on planting our sugarcane here, because I have like a ton of the stuff. Wow, I really was so sure I had more than that. Is that really it, huh? 24 pieces. So be it, I guess. We'll just plant some right about here, I think. We'll just plant our sugarcane right on the edge of the water and try to grow every piece that we can. That way we have a nice big old farm. Sugarcane planted, it probably wouldn't hurt to plant some wheat, potatoes, and carrots too. But do we want to do that now or are we doing a wait? I think waiting might be better. I think let's get our starter home built first. We'll let all of our sugarcane grow right here, and then we can really get it done. I'm super excited for the future of this. Oh. Hello. Potion of invisibility. Pale hanging moss, acacia sapling, melon, and dyes. He'll buy hay bales and baked potatoes for me. Brother, I'm going to be honest. I don't necessarily care for anything that you're selling. The leads are probably more valuable to me than anything you have here. I'll be super dead honest. I'm sorry. Okay, cool. That's more stuff, and I got leads. That's sick. That's going to make getting mobs a ton easier. All right, I'm going to go to bed. We're going to wait for all of this to finish smelting, and I think we can start building. I also see more sugarcane down the way. We could get that. But yeah, dude, this has been a really good time. Let's get some stuff lit up, maybe? No. That's fine. We're going to go to bed every night, because I'm a sleepy boy, and that's what I do, brother. Once we're done here, let's start building. I'm super excited. This has been like an insane start to this world, already having diamonds, like a ton of iron. We've got like a little mine started over here. I mean, yeah, this has gone really well. So in the morning, we'll start to build. I'm excited. I have a good idea. All right. So let's look at how we want to build this base. I think I do want mostly spruce wood. I still need my stone to finish smelting here, but we can at least get started. I think I do want to put this bad boy like in the back here, so that we can keep this area open for like other builds in like a central area. Here's what I really need to kind of start this out though, is I kind of do need my stone, which like I do not have much of. Let's just take what we got, I guess. All right, so we want to go like 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe bring in some andesite, get 5 in there, and then this is gonna come back not super far, but maybe to like here, and then I think we just kind of create like a little bit of a square here. All right, so this will be kind of like the first little area, and then we're gonna kind of build up on top of this, I think is my game plan. Right here we'll have a doorway, and this will kind of make sense why the door is at the side of this once this is built, I think. So give me a second here to kind of figure out how I want to build this. So we're gonna go up on each of these by 3, I think, and then here we'll have a stair for some added depth, but this is pretty much what we want this to look like. Now I do want to make some stairs here. So we're gonna have a stair that starts, I think just right at the top actually, or right at this 3rd block even. And this I think is gonna need to come all the way back. I think that's where that's supposed to go. And let me make a door real quick, just so we can put that on right here. Put a torch in there just to make sure everything's lit up, no biggie. Okay. And now we need to, I think, build the top of this, but this is where a lot of our spruce wood stuff comes in. So we're gonna take half a stack of this stuff, and we're just gonna make a bunch of trapdoors. Then I also need to make some fences, and then I also need some stairs. So let's think about this now. I want 1 here, 1 there, and then we want stair, stair, stair with slab, slab. And then I want these fences to come down like this. Now we have a spot to put a window. It'll go right here. I think off to the side of these windows, I think I probably want signs, but let's do a trapdoor there, and then put another one like this. Good. We kind of have to copy this design over here now. Again, we're just going to put trapdoors off to the side of these. Now I need to get inside and get to the top of this, so I guess we should make some ladders, right? The ladders can go, I think, right here at the back. Oh, all right. No, it's cool. You know what? I can build this on the ground. No biggie. And now out the front here is where we get to put a little bit more stuff. I also need to expand this out. So let's look at how we want to do this now. So I think right here where our first thing is, we're going to go 2 kind of on each side here. And this is also going to meet up out the back, I think. Total, these need to be 4 blocks tall. And now I need to connect all of this. And then I can do the roof here in a little bit, but I need to get the walls put in. So let's grab our axe and take our shield out of our hand, because we are going to strip every single piece of this spruce wood here. You know what I would like? I would have loved to have found some oak wood, but I'm in a spruce forest only world, so I don't think that's gonna happen. But a lighter block would have been nice. I might have some diorite maybe I could use for the walls here, as opposed to just full on wood, but potentially not. I do have a little bit. Do I have any oak saplings? Oh my gosh, I do. Wait. Oh, okay. I didn't even know I had these. Let's put them right over here. We can just start. Yeah, that's sick. Wait. Maybe I can make a composter. I would love some stripped oak logs. Let's build a composter real quick. This feels like a great idea. Put it there. What can I compost? I guess a bunch of these spruce. I mean, yeah, I don't really need any spruce saplings. I got 4 bone meal. Let's see what we can get. 1 tree. Well, I guess I'll need to wait for the rest of the oak wood to grow. But we can at least put this in, so you guys kind of get a feel for how this is going to look. Yeah, that'll look pretty good, I think. I think that'll look good. It is about to be nighttime. Do I have any sand I can go ahead and start smelting? I guess not. I do have more stone, though, which is good. But we'll go to bed, and in the morning, maybe I'll get some sand. Hopefully these will grow eventually, and then we can keep working on this. This is going to be about twice as wide as you're seeing it now. I just need to finish this arch that I'm putting here. Which is, I guess, why, you're figuring out why the door's there. We'll get there. I guess we could probably finish putting this in, right? So this is going to come over. We're going to put a stair here, and then over again with another stair. We'll put that in there. This is making much less sense to me. I think did I do one too many, maybe? I think the answer is yes. I think it needs to go here. Yes. Trapdoor. And then I'll have a little archway. Yeah. And then I just need a stone wall that goes like right over here. I guess don't use the stone right now because I wasn't using it initially. Yeah. This is correct now. And you put that there and this there. Yep. Bring me a fence. Boom, bam. Yep. Slabs. Boom, bam. Oh, this is going to be sick. I just want my oak wood to grow better. Quicker, faster. I guess I could chop down more spruce trees to get more stuff to compost. Could compost some bread. It's like a mega efficient way to get bone meal. Well, that took all 3 of the bone meal I made, so that's cool, I guess. Okay, wait. Let's get back in here and keep kind of expanding. Dang it. That one. Mojang, please allow me to hold my axe. Please allow me to strip wood with my axe while I have a shield in my hand. Can I please can I ask for that change? Is that too much, maybe? Okay. I put the wood... Okay. And I gotta take this down because I placed them incorrectly. They're too far back. We'll have windows right here. And I think I want to decorate the top part here. I gotta think about how I want to do this. So I think... go... these on each side. I think we want stairs that go at the very, right here. Okay. Oh my, I thought I could make the jump. I really need to go get sand. I guess let's go grab sand while my oak trees grow, since they're taking a hot, fresh minute right now. Oh, hey, more sweet berries. I can compost that. Trying to see if there's any more sweet berries around, but I am not seeing any, so I guess let's not push our luck too much. We did get an oak tree to grow. Sick. And I'm just gonna kind of keep composting, growing my oak trees and see what happens. Okay, I didn't get as many as I thought I would. I only got 12. Ay. That should be enough, though, to do something like this. Let's connect these little pieces. And I can at least... maybe you don't want to do this, actually. You know what? Maybe I've changed my mind. I probably should have put this back one more since these are just 2s now. But actually, maybe that's fine. Actually, you know what? Yeah. Do something like this. I can decorate these windows a little differently. Maybe you don't even need windows on each side. Low-key. Side needs some more detail, but I think I can do that detail on the side. I need to finish up this, so let's go out to the front here and see what we can improve on. Here's my thought. Do something like this, something like that, and then genuinely, I think we can put signs there. Yeah, that looks chill. I think that's cool. The problem is these guys. I need these to grow. I wonder if I removed some of the other spruce around them, if they would grow any better, like this guy in particular. Watch this. This will grow. All right. It is about to be nighttime again. I feel like the days are going by so quick, but it's just because I'm waiting around for this. I guess I could tear out my sugarcane and maybe use that for bone meal. That feels like a horribly bad idea, though. Yeah. It's bedtime. Again, we're just going to wait for these to grow. We're going to keep building on this. I do like the oak wood as part of the spruce. I think it looks nice. And when the roof goes on this, it's going to look yuck. Okay, let's at least see if we can get these walls, nearly finished up here. I don't think I'm actually going to be close. Let's fill in this side completely. And then it's just the back of this. We're going to have windows at the back similar to the ones that we have out the front. So the front's going to be pretty much an exact copy of the back of this thing. I guess while we wait for this, we can start working on the roof. I'm not opposed to that. So we kind of just need spruce and stone brick stuff here. Let's get up here and get started on this roof so that this can look somewhat complete. I think this might be unnecessary. I might take that down. We'll see. All right, the roof's going to be fairly simple here, I think. We'll do something like this. I need my trapdoors, which are going to go right here with slabs on them. So the front looks like that. And then here, we got to kind of do this in a weird manner. So we're going to go like this, back again, and then like this. So the roof is going to be quite tall, I think. But it doesn't need to be absolutely massive. So I think let's duplicate what we just did on that side over here. That's all of my stairs. And then here, I think we can do something like that. Yeah, so we have like this tall roof, but I think it'll look perfectly fine on top of this larger-ish structure. Except I think I might have done this one too tall, actually. Like looking back at this, so I want this here, this, and then the brick, the one piece should have gone there. The one piece should have gone where? Like that, and then that. Much, much better. It's a little fatter, I think, on this side, which is good. I do need more stone brick to finish off this part of the roof. I'm sorry, I'm just like riffing right now. Okay. And now we bring in our spruce stairs, which I need a lot more of. Oh man, I need a lot more spruce wood, guys. Oh, dang it. That's okay. Luckily, spruce wood I have no lack of. It's actually every other block that I want that I have a severe lack of. But I think that's fine. This is still probably not enough. Somehow that's not going to be enough stairs, which I think is wild. Okay, and then up here, up top, I'm actually going to kind of keep this band here. And here's my game plan, right? We're going to go something like this. Bam. And then on every other, we go up by one. So here, 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 here. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's sick, I think. You know what would be kind of cool? Is like a chimney, like, right here-ish. Is that crazy? Tear these two pieces down to bring a chimney in? I realize now I'm going to have to make a campfire. Yeah, that's sick. Okay. I think this is probably fine. What if we had this be a stair instead? Oh, I'm understanding why this can't be a stair now. I guess the stair should go here instead. Yeah, that'll look cool, I think. I actually think this needs to come out. I think this needs to not be attached, like, in the wood. I think it needs to be right outside of the wood. We'll figure it out in the morning. It's bedtime. Okay, we got a lot of oak trees growing. Let's go ahead and grab these up real quick. All right, let's see if I can maybe redo this chimney a bit here. Okay, so let's think about this in a way that actually makes some sense to me. So put this stair back, and then maybe here we can start a chimney like this, and then have it come up. I'm not super sold on this stair piece, though, if I'm being completely honest. Is that crazy to say? I mean, I guess it's fine. Let's actually put the chimney on it, though. Like this. Take a little bit of damage here. Owie. Ow. Nice. Chimney. Oh, yeah, I need to finish the roof. Wait, do I have the pieces to do that? Absolutely not. Oh, I was smelting stone brick. Right. Let's go get my stone brick. Let's finish the roof and then cap off that room. And then we can work on the floors and figuring that out as well. Let's hope this is enough. And then I do have a crafting table in my inventory for the spruce wood. Oh, wait. I did not need any more stone brick. I mean, that's a good thing. Oh, I did need stone brick. Wait, Fatty, you're so smart, dude. Thank you. I know. Roof done. He's a parkour genius. Nice. Oh, that part. And this. Okay. Do I have any dirt that I can utilize as a sort of scaffolding block? I have 3 dirt for which to utilize as a scaffolding block. We can get more than that. How do I want to do this? Let's play around with this a little bit. I like that idea. Now, I do want some lanterns out here. So we're going to... Actually, you know what would be kind of sick here? I actually think some fence gates might look pretty good. I like that. Guess I don't really have something I can put here. Unless that with a fence that is holding a lantern. He peeks again. I just don't know what to say, man. I do like the fences on this side. And this is actually subject to change, because I think there will be like kind of like a little offshoot to this. In fact, I guess you could just build that now. Yeah, why not? So my game plan for this little offshoot is one of two things. It's either going to be where I put my cows, or it's going to be a small farm. I'm thinking I would like to start a cow farm on this side, though. But I also would like maybe a separate, like an entirely separate area that is my cow farm. Oh, yeah, I guess this wouldn't connect, huh? You know what might, though? Oh, you know what will? That'll connect, and then we can do the same thing again. There we go. Now we have a spot for our cows. And this is what the house kind of looks like. I gotta move all my stuff, but get a good idea. I think it's kind of nice. It's nice, man. It's like a nice little cabin. It's super tight. I need to kind of decorate this a little bit. I'm not super sure what I can do here, though. I'll have to kind of play with this a little bit, I think. But we can do that in the morning, because there is more decoration to do on all sides of this, pretty much. I do have a quaint idea, but I'm not actually sure how this is going to look. What if we threw that there, that here? Did something like this. Do the same style that we did on the other end with our oak and our spruce. And then right here, we can do the same thing we did on the other side with the stone brick stair that has a fence on it for our lantern that will go here. Okay, now we need to truly look at how we're going to decorate this other end. So give me all my decorative pieces. I think we do something like this. Signs off to both sides, which I need to make more of. And then honestly, you can probably keep it pretty simple. I don't think there needs to be much more that goes into this. Honestly, this is probably okay. I don't actually think this needs to be, like, too crazy. So we need our lanterns. Let's go make a couple of those. I think I do have some iron from our little mining sesh, although I don't think it's much. I have 2 iron nuggets. Okay, good start. I have 2 more iron nuggets. Okay, okay. That's, I have 4 iron pieces. We're definitely gonna have to go mining. Okay, do something like that. And then give me 2 lanterns. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't need to be extraordinary. I think that looks perfectly fine, low-key. Let's go do a very similar thing on this other side. And then I want a trapdoor here. What did I do over here? Right. The trapdoor thing, which I can't do because I've got something else going on. That's all right. That's okay. That's fine. Now, here's what I really want to do now. First off, let's make a couple more lanterns. I'm not happy with any of the spots that could fit a lantern at the moment. I guess we could put them at the top. Although I do need one in my little tunnel. Okay, this house has taken way too long to build, but it looks awesome. I'm actually a big fan. I think this is a nice start, like a little cabin. It's pretty sick. But now we have the like extreme displeasure of moving all of our stuff. So let's get a couple things situated. Let's straight up just remove this beam. And then let's think of an idea that might fit good here. Here's my game plan. Here's my goat plan. We're going to try to build a thing. What is that thing? We're going to go here, here. And then in an ideal world, we get to go like this. Really? Is that actually how this is going to work, maybe? I guess so. I have a different idea. Okay, wait. Let me take a look at this. Okay, that's kind of what I want it to look like. Hold on. Maybe the correct play is to bring these each down by 1. I'm figuring this out. Hold on. There we go. I just want to create like a small arch. That's pretty much it, actually. Okay, maybe we make the whole room look like this. If the whole room looks like this, could it be cool? Oh, yeah, dude. Wait, this looks sick. Oh, if only. It's okay. We're going to put a lantern here and put another chest right there, and then we have 2 more spots. Oh, sick. I don't know what I'm going to do about this yet, but I figure I'll come back to it when I, you know, get to it, I guess. What would be the proper play? Because I think right beneath this is just like... Yeah, it's just like our little area, like right here. So you kind of need to keep this stone to a degree. I mean, I don't love it next to the wood, but maybe you would just make the whole floor stone instead. I don't know. We'll think about it in the morning. I need to take my iron pickaxe, which has 1 durability actually. And we're gonna go mining, right? I need iron pretty bad. Oh, we gotta get this floor removed. Wait a second. All right, but we need to go back down to the mines. So here's the big things that I need. First, I need more iron. Second, I need more stone. Like, I could just start traveling around a bit. That feels mildly dangerous and unnecessary. All right, I broke my pickaxe. Yeah. Okay, let's head back home. But first, you guys get a tour, if it's cut correctly, if this is easy to cut. You guys get a tour of our despair strip mine. So first, we go from our actual mining section. We're going to go all the way up these stairs. And this is quite the long little trek. All right, and then at the top of these stairs, we go through what was actually a naturally generated cave. Technically, this is split off a couple times, but we weren't going to go through the split offs. Then we go into this long straight area. This is where the cave is. Oh, so we're going to go up these stairs. Ooh, guess what? There was water back here. Let's make a turn. And then we come into our abandoned mineshaft / cobblestone area. But guess what? We couldn't go this way because there's a big old cave, or that way because there's more mineshaft, so we make a turn. Oh, uh-oh. Right here, cave, turn. More mineshaft, which we've seen. Guess what? There was a cave here, turn. And then we're out. Just absolutely the most vile strip mine I've ever had to build, I think. The only big reason we've come up here, though, was, first off, I need to drop off all this garbage that I found, and then I need to make another set of pickaxes. I think we'll just go ahead and make a diamond one, on the assumption that we will find more diamonds with this diamond pickaxe. Because I said this in my last video, and it rang true. It was true. It was real. And that is that if you have a diamond pickaxe, and you use a diamond pickaxe when mining, you will find more diamonds. I staunchly stand true to this fact. I believe it to be true in my heart of hearts, because it worked last time. I mined with so many iron pickaxes, found nothing. The minute I started using a diamond pickaxe, guess what? Diamonds at the wazoo. So let's go back down and start mining, and we're just going to strip mine. I'm just going to spend some time strip mining, see if I can find a bunch of diamonds. If I can, sick. If not, then I don't know. Maybe I give up on everything ever, and I wallow in the one building I've built for the rest of my life, and I delete my channel, and I fly to Cambodia, or like somewhere that I've never been, and then I stay there. I start a new life with a new alias, with a secret identity, and I shave my beard, but I grow my mustache out, and then I go bald, and I dye my eyebrows and my beard all black so that you can never recognize me, and then I get a bunch of tattoos. Anyway, we're down at the mine, so I'm gonna keep mining. Let's keep mining down this way for a little bit. And then, you know, you get a little editor's cut comp of me finding diamonds. Alrighty, I have done 3 branches here. Quite a lot of mining, and I did not manage to find that many diamonds. You might notice that that little mining count was a little low, a little few and far between, I would say, pretty quick. That is because I only found like 5 diamonds total out of all those branches. And I'm only leaving, not because my pickaxe is about to break, but because I ran out of torches. And I didn't have any coal on me to replace it. So we're definitely going to have to get some coal. Now, there was coal underwater. I could go underwater mining for it again. Or, watch this. FatieDadie is about to blow your mind. We're going to build another building. And this is going to be, you know, mining has got me in the mood to build something. And I think that thing is going to be a smeltery, like a small little smelting house. That's my game plan. Because I have a severe lack of coal generally. You know what? Give me this. But I think this will work out pretty good. I've been mining for a hot minute, though. I mean, that took forever. And you can tell because my diamond pickaxe went from 1500 durability down to 117, so we're going to have to make a new one. Also, what should we name our Italian chicken? I'm thinking, oh, I don't know. Oh, he's coming home with me? Oh, it's nighttime. Okay, well, shout out DigTV who has popped up because I keep forgetting to turn off my settings. We're going to wait the night out because I don't want to play this stupid. All right, I think it should be day now. I sat here and waited for a pretty hot minute. Let's see. I have a single piece of coal in here, and that looks to be about it. As you can tell, this is bad. Oh, I have coal in my... Okay, wait. It's not actually all lost. Give me this coal. You can have these items. I'm going to make another diamond pickaxe because I don't know any better, and I'm dumb. I'm going to take this. Watch this. We're going to make some charcoal. Charcoal seems like a good idea. And here's what else I want to do. You're going to give me this cobblestone. This cobblestone. Wait, is that all my cobble? Wait, really? Let me get some cobblestone. And then we can build our smelting building. We don't need a lot. I don't think this smelting building is going to be absolutely massive. But we do need enough that I can build the entire structure. Or at least up until, like, the roof part. That's my game plan. Alrighty. Oh. There goes my diamond pickaxe, but we did get a good amount of cobblestone off that. And now, I think we need to probably smelt a little more of it, much to my dismay. Let's put 2 more pieces in here, and then let's go 2 there. I'm going to need my spruce. That's fine. I'll probably need some more trapdoors. Give me these. Give me the fences. Give me the slabs. Okay. Let's make a couple more trapdoors here. And then once this is done smelting, we're going to go build our little house, our little smelting area. I think I want it to sit kind of perpendicular right here, but you could make an argument that it can go like maybe where the trees are instead, and I can put a different building right here. I think we put it here. I think we fill up a little bit of the space, and we put the smelting spot right here. I would like... no. I think you can put it here. Yeah, let's put it here because I want something tall to go here, and then this middle area I want to reserve. But I do need a spot for my animals, so maybe we'll do that there. We can take the picture from this angle. I don't need a ton of stone brick, and I do want some stone for this, but I need a little bit more than 36. I think I'm going to need more than that. But I have a pretty simple design I think I want to go for. We're going to make a couple walls here. I don't think we need many. That actually should be more than enough, I think. Need a little bit more stone and we can start going. Luckily, it's still... Oh, it looks like it's actually becoming... You can see, like, with the way the clouds are done here. I think the sun is over here, so it's actually about to set. So maybe we'll have to start this tomorrow, as I am still very slowly waiting for this. I'm really happy with this interior. I really like this. You could even, like, argue that something could have gone here, but I actually think this is perfectly fine. This looks kind of sick. I'm into this. Yeah, I'm way into this. Honestly, the only thing that I would change maybe is trapdoors here. Okay, I like it a little better. I didn't like that slabs were connecting here because I wanted this to look like it was, like, this was an arch. But now I'm not super sure about this as a whole. Could you do something else, even? You know what? I decided I didn't like it. I like the slabs more. The slabs are going to stay because I like them more. Looks like it's nighttime. Let's go to bed. In the morning, we get to building. If our stone's done, of course. All right, 42. So this should theoretically be enough to build what I want to build. I don't see any immediate threats out in the area. I have located an immediate threat in the area. Let's chop our oak trees down. We can always replant these at a later date in a different area. Let's cut down some more trees here. Get these out of the way. So here's my idea. We're gonna put it like right here, starting there. We'll say that it'll go to there and then come back around. So it'll be a 7 by 9 building. We'll take it up by 3 blocks, I think. But let's actually like figure out how we want to put these blocks. Okay, like this. This is good. And then on these ends, we start putting in different sets of blocks here. Something like that. Okay. Let's copy the same thing over here. So we'll go on each side. And then we just fill this top part in with spruce logs, I think. And by spruce logs, of course, I meant stairs. And I happen to have misspoken. Did bring slabs with me. So we're going to go 1, boom. I realized where I went wrong. Hold on, we got to tear this whole thing down. I actually think this back wall is going to have to come out by 1 more, because I think if we put these blocks where they're supposed to go, I'm actually going to be missing something. That might not be true. We can actually figure this out, I think, fairly easily. No, yeah, we will be fine. I do have to tear this whole thing down, though, and rebuild the roof. That's okay. It's cool. Rebuilding is part of the fun of Minecraft, and not at all that I am a big idiot who completely forgot how to build the like simplest building. I'll have you guys know, I've been practicing for you. I've been practicing my building in a sort of creative world to get better at doing it, because I was like, you know what? I'm letting my viewers down by not being the world's greatest builder. And I truly felt that way. I felt that for you guys. So I built 4 buildings in a creative world. This is one of them, and you can see how my practice is done. Practice makes perfect, and I forgot how to build one of them. The actual simplest one I tried to build, I forgot how to build. And this isn't even like a unique building. Many a men have probably built this building. Many a woman even. Maybe many a non-binary have built this building. Who knows? Who am I to say? And then we can come in with our walls and do something like this. Now we have a quaint, cozy little area, which we're going to fill with wood. And now I'll bring in my shovel and get a actual wood floor in here. Even though maybe that doesn't make sense because it's the area where we're going to put our furnaces and we're going to smelt stuff. But it doesn't need to make sense. Okay, stop talking to me and watch me dig dirt and place spruce. And now it looks like this. Cool, okay. I think I want to get like a chimney here, but I think I actually want to use brick for it instead of stone brick, since I have a stone brick chimney here, or a stone in general. I think I want to get some bricks, so we'll need to hunt for some clay, which we can do. I also need to harvest my sugarcane since I've been neglecting that for multiple days. But yes, this will work. Now, there is a bit of a trim idea I have here, and it looks like this. We go boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom. And then on the top, we can do something like this to thicken up this trapdoor area. Yeah, so now it looks like this, and it's way cooler. I think this looks sick. This is really cool. We'll get a chimney, and we'll do this trim on the back as well. And I think we're going to be in a pretty nice spot. But these 2 buildings look awesome together, and like they fit together, which is sick. So we can work on getting some clay in the morning and getting a chimney on. We also need to bring that chest into the actual house very soon. But like I said, we can do all this in the morning. I'm not super uber pressed about doing it right this very instant. All right, we're going to head out here, see if we can find a little bit of clay somewhere, get enough for my chimney to go on my smelting area, and then I think we'll go back mining. I think I'm ready to go. I need more torches, which I can make. I guess I should probably make a little bit more charcoal, actually, while I'm doing my thing here. Let's use 30 spruce logs, and we'll just smelt it here. You know what? I think this is a fine use of the things that we have to do it. And these aren't going to be here for much longer anyway, because I need to take them down to my smelting house. Sick. Okay, yeah. Let's go get some clay. I think it is time to go get our clay so that we can add a chimney onto this building. Now, you may or may not be able to hear it, but I am sick. I went to a little Easter gathering with my wife's family, and they have cats. I am allergic to cats, so my nose is runny, and my eye is just like red and watering. So I might sound a little stuffy, which you might not. It might literally not sound any different to you at all. To be fair, YouTubers say that all the time, where they're like, you might be able to hear it in my voice. I'm a little sick. 9 times out of 10, brother, I cannot tell. Let's start smelting up some of this clay. I do think that I might need a little more clay than this. I'm not actually sure how much it takes to put like a chimney on something. So let's grab a little bit more. And also, while we're here, I've not done this in a little bit. Let's harvest our sugarcane that I've been woefully neglecting. But here's my thing. I like rarely ever, and in fact, I'll say it, in like many a millennia, have not actually used any form of clay in my builds at all. So I'm not sure how much you need before you have enough for bricks and stuff. My assumption is that each clay ball smelts into a brick. Correct. 9 bricks make a brick block. So on and so forth. But my storage situation is dire. I'll say it. We got to start moving some stuff around. In fact, that'll probably be the next build we do. Like, right here is going to be like a small storage house. I think that'll be pretty good. And then I do want like an enchanting thing, which I think I'm going to put something right here. If you know me, you know what I'm about to build. It's going to be a wizard tower. I mean, I can't help it, dude. I'm addicted to the Tau. But now that we have our food and we've got some torches that we can make, I did say that I wanted to go back mining, because we have been low-key waiting on mining for a hot minute, and I really need diamonds, dude. I'm at a point in this where I should have full diamond armor. I'll say it. It's ridiculous to think that I don't have full diamond right now, when I absolutely should. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take these sticks and this charcoal, and this, and maybe, that's kind of all I got, huh? We're going to go mining again. I will not come up until I have all my diamonds or I've run out of torches. I've got a little bit of extra charcoal with me if I truly need it. I don't think there was any coal down here. We can do a quick search of the area real fast. Yeah, no coal, it looks like. I mean, that's fine, I guess. We should have enough torches, I'm hopeful. All right, editors, diamond mining montage again, but hopefully this time more than 5 diamonds. Let's go. All right, I finally broke my diamond pickaxe, mining these like little holes here. So I did that all the way down just to get a couple extra diamonds, but to be fair, we are leaving with 13, which is pretty good. Not as many as I would think I would have liked to have found with a whole diamond pickaxe used. But I ran out of torches, and so I made a couple that I hold in my offhand, and I'm just mining into the wall. And I think, honestly, my game plan is I'm going to go make another diamond pickaxe to continue this process. And hopefully by the time that that one runs out, I can have mined those little 5, like, deep 1x1 holes all the way down into these walls. And that might net me the rest of the diamonds I need, although I'm not, like, super hopeful. But I went, like, super far down on this one, like, real far. So we got to get all the way back here, go back home, make a diamond pickaxe, come back down, and keep mining. So that's just, you know, short intermission for you guys. I got to keep mining. It's been a long time. It's been a while. All right, back to it. Alrighty, we are now leaving the mine with 30 freaking diamonds. Dude, that mining session was so good, bro. Who was going to tell me that the 5-block 1x1 holes are OP, bro? Look, and our pickaxe didn't even break. It's still got a little bit of durability to it, dude. Like, that's sick. That's more than enough to make our armor, our enchanting table, and some tools. Well, especially since we still have 12 at home. I kind of just went mind numb for a little bit. I probably could have stopped mining, like, 10 diamonds ago, but I didn't. I just kind of mindlessly mined a bunch, so that's sick. I would love for it to be daytime, or as close to daytime as possible, so that we have a safe exit out of here, and we can get home and make our diamond armor, which is what I really want to do. And you know what? I've realized something. My storage system setup is a little wank, dude. It just ain't very good. So here's what I need to do. It is nighttime. Sick. I'm just going to try to run to the house and not die. There's mobs on the shorelines. They're going to invade my place, bro. No. It's the morning. They're burning. Look. Oh my gosh, wait. We have 40... Oh, wait. Why didn't that go immediately to... I'm a little confused. It's not important. What is important is the freaking diamonds. So now we get to do the super fun, crazy cool FatieDadie licensed trademark transition. Oh yeah, dude. Full diamond armor. How sick. Wasn't that transition so cool? Tell me down in the comments if that transition was so cool. And now we have 20 diamonds, and you know what that means? It means we can craft our tools. So I want a sword, boom. Another pickaxe, boom. An axe, boom. And a shovel, boom. Dude, now I have a full diamond kit plus an extra pickaxe. I am feeling very, very well protected. This is so sick. This, on the other hand, these chests are not sick. I am just so disorganized. It's there's everything everywhere. I still have a chest sitting outside that hasn't been moved in. I need to solve this issue. And what better way to solve that than with a storage house, another building, hip hip hooray. So here's my game plan. I need as much spruce wood as I can gather. It looks like I'm currently smelting up all of my spruce wood, but luckily we're in a forest and it's an infinite spruce forest. So I have more than enough wood all around me to get exactly what I need. So we're going to mine up a little bit of, we're going to mine up some trees here. All right, I have chopped down a good amount of trees over here. The storage house doesn't need to be some like giant, big, elaborate, like mega mansion by any means. It just needs to be nice. It just needs to look decent sitting next to like this stuff. I think I want to put like a small animal barn here for pigs and some sheep maybe, because I do want my cows right here. So I think we'll put the storage house right here, and then that can go really good with the tower I think we're going to build right there. So here's my game plan. I don't want anything big, stupid, super massive. It just doesn't need to look that way. Here's what I do want, though. I want to use, I think, our deep slate, since we have so much of it, as the roofing portion to this. And I don't think truly that it's going to require a lot. We're going to make a bunch of stairs and a bunch of slabs. That's my game plan. This should be all the deep slate that I need. I do want to use some cobblestone. Now, what I would like a lot of, though, is some barrels, because these are going to kind of line the walls for us. Now, this isn't going to be, like, ginormous. It just doesn't need to be at all. We want it to be more long than it is deep. And I guess I could cut down some of these trees out here to make room for it a little better. So we're going to start it kind of right around here, I guess. And then I want it to be able to hold chests 2 wide twice. So we're going to go here, maybe something there, and then another chest, and then we can have the wall be like there. Now out here, we want to go 1, 2, and then boom. And then we need an entrance that I think is going to be 3 blocks. And then 1, 2, boom. So this is kind of where everything's going to line up. This does mean we're going to have to block this off a little bit, which isn't ideal. I was hoping to not need to do this, but I think for the overall, like, for the base looking nice, I think it's maybe a worthwhile sacrifice to have to hide this. I think it just is what it is, and we can still access it. It's not like it's being cut off from our lives forever. But I'll tell you what, we do need dirt first. Also, I'm mining this. I think I might have some dirt just at my base. So this is how this will look. Now, this needs to go up a little bit. We're going to go 3 on each of these to start. And I think we'll probably go higher here in a sec. I think in total, we're going to go 5 like this. And then we're just going to connect all of this together. And this looks, I think, fairly tall for overall what I'm trying to make. But once I put the roof on, it's going to be pretty short because there is no second floor to this. Like, this is pretty much the whole build. The reason we have the barrels is because right here, yep, we want it to look like this. Just have the walls, the front be barrels. Oh, I'm literally a barrel short. I'm one off? Ah, yeah. Okay, but once we get some decoration in, this will look pretty good. So those barrels, they might look a little weird right now, but I think once we actually have this filled in, it'll look pretty sick. But let's get to bed. Let's craft another barrel in the morning so we can get it placed in, and then we can build the rest of this house. Now, part of me kind of does want to strip this to kind of match everything else that we've built so far. And I think I'm gonna, because I think generally I'll like this a little more if it is stripped. So give me just a second to get all of this wood stripped across this entire building, which, as you can tell, is going to take me a minute because I am slow. Okay, now the whole thing is... Well, hold on. Okay, now the whole thing's stripped. I'll be honest, I did forget to make a barrel. Now, we have a bunch of spruce components. There's a reason for this. This is actually all going to be spruce wood. Oh, you know what? I bet in my house I still have some of my other spruce building materials that I made when we were building the house. And our... Yeah, I do. Sick. So this front part is going to be our entrance. And we're going to do something that just looks like this with a trapdoor right there and down on each side. And you know, I kind of like the idea of... I'm processing in my brain and thinking, this is probably fine. It's like a decent enough arch, but I was thinking you could even do like Hobbit style, something like this, and have the door be like that. And I do like this. This is going to be kind of an open concept building anyway, so it's not a huge deal if it looks a little off. Now at the back here, I think I want to do stone. So this is why I brought all this stone with me. I just do not have much of it, so I need to be a little weary about how I'm using all of this. Yeah, so we have like a little pattern. Out the back, we'll kind of do a very similar thing, I think. No need to get too creative here. Okay. And then we'll figure out something here. I think we might just put like a fence up, maybe copy this door. I'm not actually too set on this yet. But now I want to bring these in. So we're going to go right there, right here. Going to do this on each side. And then again at the bottom with fence. Give it like a nice like structured look. Yeah, this is sick, bro. This is looking low-key mad regal is what I would say. But we still need to figure out a roof. So this is always the worst part for me because I am a big dumb idiot. So we need to start our roof, and this might have to actually come down. Let's take this out for the time being until I can actually get the roof on, and then I'll figure this part out. So I think what would look best right now is to imagine it like this. I want a slab out here, which I think means you can put a stair right here. Let's think about this. I don't want the roof to be like ginormous. It doesn't need to be like this big hulking thing. And you know what I realized? I need more trapdoors already. Okay, I kind of missed the mark on the middle. I've clearly marked the middle out and then just disregarded it. Because I am not a smart man. It's actually not too bad. I think I want it to kind of swoop up and be a bit sharper here. Instead of doing what I'm doing here, we can just go like that. Yeah, that's sweeping up a little nicer. So we'll do the same thing out here. Yeah, that's perfect, actually. I think that looks good. Okay. So now we just take these stairs right out the back and duplicate the entire thing we did on the front out in the back here. Which, as much as I hate to say it, I think is going to require a couple more stairs. Because I'm not holding any. That's fine. This is why I brought my crafting table with me. And now we have this done. We can just kind of bring in deep slate tile and our deep slate stairs, which should be perfect to kind of cap this whole thing off and have a roof on it. I'm trying to put like a little partition here that like makes some sense. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad out the front. This is looking pretty sick so far, I think. I'm not done yet though. Let's keep going. Okay. That should be the entirety of the roof complete. And just in time for the sun to be falling soon. This is looking pretty sick so far. I need to get some decorations out the front. And in fact, this reminds me, I think I can now do this part and that there. What are the odds that I can just do something like that? Yeah, no, that still looks pretty good. Now, we do need to get something to fill in this gap. And I'm not super sure yet how I want to do this. I've got some ideas. I think I might just put like a one wide window up here. If that, though, honestly, like, I'm going to block this off probably right at this block for the roof anyway to kind of hide this trim. So it might not even matter, to be honest. I could probably just do a small design similar to how I did over, like, here. Something real tiny, nothing too crazy. And I think that'll look pretty sick. But we'll keep decorating it in the morning. when the sun is shining and there's no mobs that are going to threaten me, because this sun is going to go down soon. It's shrouded by the clouds, but you can tell because here's my shadow. Hello. Aren't I so thin? You guys think I'm thin, right? Right? I'll cry if you don't say I am. So before I do anything, I really would like to fill in this gap at the top. Now, how do I want to do this? I think I'm out of spruce wood. I kind of want to put a strip log up the front, so give me a second to go chop down. Like, I should only need, like, one tree. Just like that. And then just fill it like this. Okay. So now out the top here, we're going to do that. And then I want to put a fence here that has a lantern. Out at the front, I think this is where maybe we bring in some trapdoors. Flick those down. And I would love some fence gates, like spruce fence gates in particular. But I can put a lantern up there with some fence gates, maybe that... now I'm not super sure, actually. How could one accomplish the task that I am set to achieve here? First off, I like the trapdoors. Let's put more of those across this way. I'll get some leaves down here. I think that'll look pretty sick. It's mostly just this part. Once I get the lantern, I'm going to be able to look a little better. I can at least envision it a little nicer. So let's mess with this front part so we can just copy paste at the back. So first off, obviously lantern goes right there. It looks pretty cozy. I'm not against this at all. I think it's just this right here is a little different. Let's first test the fence gates. Actually, that looks pretty good against the stairs. Low key. Yeah, I can live with this. It looks nice. Okay. So now we need to do a very similar thing out of the back here. Nice. Okay. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Let's grab some leaves here. Oh, you know what we can do also is tree chopping. We need a lot of chests here for our sorting, but also to fill this whole thing up. So I'm going to deforest a small area real quick, and then I'll make some chests. All right, small area deforested. Time to craft some chests and fill up our storage system. Oh, I need a... Oh my goodness. I don't know what that was. Let's make a ton of chests. I'm just not sure we need this many. I think this should do us. I think 24 chests should be fine. Let's go find out. So we want to go probably right up to the back wall. I guess we do also want to put in our roof here. Okay, like this looks good. What I think in an ideal world, it'll look like this. And then in between these, I think you can do something like this. Some stairs. Like that. And then truly, I think you just cap each of these sections off with some trapdoors. So it'll look like that. Right, that's pretty cool. I do want to get some lanterns in here, but since I don't have any for the time being, we'll just put that. I also need more chests, right? 2, 4, 6, 8. I need 16 on each side. That's a little bit annoying, but it is what it is, I guess. Okay, let's look at getting some lanterns in. So I think we'll just do one there, one here. Keep that there. We'll put some fences off to the side here. And then, yeah, we can keep it like this. I do want this crafting table in the building. Let's put it, honestly, maybe just in the floor there. And we're going to rip out this floor anyway to put a new floor in. Nice. And now this feels pretty cozy. I'm debating taking out this grass here. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I just think it'll look better. And I'm right. Same thing here. Boom. All right. Our storage house is complete. It looks very sick when next to everything else. I'm honestly super elated about this whole build. Now, we need to get our chimney put on this thing. So it's going to be, I think, a little bit more annoying. So we need a couple of stairs and this. I also need a campfire and more trapdoors, so give me a second. I think I can just use the logs that I have that are oak. I don't think we're going to put too much more oak wood around the place. Take our charcoal, and I need trapdoors, but I really want spruce trapdoors, so I guess we'll make some. Pretty insane that in the video where I'm surrounded by spruce wood, I am running out of spruce wood. It's just the life of a man like me. I never prep, dude. I don't prep my builds. Like, I don't think about all the stuff that I truly need until it's too late. We want a chimney off to the side of this thing. So it's going to go right here. It's going to come up like this. Oh, I didn't make my freaking trapdoors. Ay, ay, ay. Literally what I mined the wood for, and I still forgot, dude. Dang it. Okay. And then I need to bulk up the sides. So we'll do something like this, right out to the sides like this. You know what? I do want some more right here. Yeah, sick. Okay. Now I need to get up here. We still got to put the campfire in, which I have neglected to do. We're going to take some damage here. That's okay. All right. Let's see how this looks now that we've got that in. It looks freaking sick, dude. Yeah, this whole base is tight. I can't even lie. I'm a big fan. Big fan of whatever the frick I got going on here. Thank you. Kind of do wish I had built this over here so that I could put something else in there, but I guess you live and you learn. So next thing that I would like to do is I need to get my enchanting set up right here, and then I want to start kind of planning out my pathing. Now, I do want to get some pigs and some sheep. We might build a small thing kind of off to the side of this that maybe kind of lightens it up a little. You know, we get a little bit more weight on this side, and it'll make a lot of sense tied in with everything we have. I think it'll look pretty good, and I do want an area to be able to farm all my animals. So I think we can work with this. But we're going to go to bed. In the morning, we'll start building our enchanting setup, I think. I'll have to mine some more spruce, but I have an idea already for that build. And then we can get our farm, a little pigs and sheep area in as well. I think that'll also look sick. Alrighty. It has been like 2 days since I was on this world, and since then I've had an epiphany of sorts, some would say. My epiphany is that this, although it looks awesome, cannot face towards the other two buildings. I think I need to kind of rotate this building like 90 degrees, kinda. So I'm going to tear the whole thing down, and then I'm going to rebuild it kind of in a similar spot, just, you know, facing horizontal rather than what is essentially vertical, if that makes any sense. This is going to get kind of annoying, but then after that, I get to build my wizard tower. And that'll hold my enchanting setup. So I'm going to get started tearing this down and then rebuilding it. And I'm going to hope that this doesn't take me absolute lifetime of effort and work, and then I can get this done quickly. And you know what? You guys can have the privilege of not sitting through that, and instead, how about a time lapse? It has taken me a full day, basically, but it is now rebuilt in the right spot, except for the lip and the floor. So I'll get that in the morning, because I don't need to rush too bad here. It's bedtime. It's sleepy night time for the big guy. I'm the big guy. I'm gonna go finish this up. Let's get the lip on this thing real quick, which I think required blocks like this. I think it was boom, boom, like this, and then like that. And now we can just get the floor in. And see, we're almost done. And then I need to put my furnaces in here and actually treat it like a smelting house and not like a big cobblestone box for nothing. Oh, I gotta put the, oh yeah, I forgot I gotta put the chimney on. You know what? We were close. We were almost done. All right, chimney time. And I think the chimney is gonna go right here. And I don't remember how I built this chimney, so your boy's just gonna do some stuff. I think there was something here, and then again right here. I mean, maybe. I don't actually know. It's fine. You know what? It works. It is what it is. I also remember that I need to make a new fireplace, because you can't just get a fireplace back. You have to you only get like the coal or the charcoal out of it. You know, it doesn't give you the one that sticks, which is like whatever, but it's very like, you know, it's very Minecraft boat issue from like the early 2000s of Minecraft, dude. Does this look correct? Yeah, that looks right, I think. So clearly I'm holding some extra brick, which I'm going to assume means that I just did it wrong, but it's fine. I'm not going to pay much attention here. So here's what I need to do now. I need to go mine some spruce wood. I think that I don't need stone, because I actually think I'm going to use diorite for this build. I want some stone. Yeah, let's go get some stone, because everything here has like a stone base to it, and my wizard tower needs to have a base of some stone block. Let's go grab some cobble real quick. We've got more than enough durability on the pickaxes to do this. And then I'm going to start building the wizard tower, which is going to hopefully be the area for enchanting setup, assuming that I have everything I need for it. Okay, I think I have enough cobble. I'm holding like a little over 2 stacks, or a little over 3 stacks. I'm 3 stacks and 3, which should be more than enough, but I'm also lacking food. So I'm gonna head back home, grab some food, and start building a little wizard tower and put my enchanting setup in it. Then I need to set up our like pathways that connect all of our buildings and get something central. This looks fairly barren for how cool like the builds surrounding this area look, and I'm not feeling good about that. I need something. Something's got to go here, and I think I have a pretty sick idea. So once my stone is done smelting, I think I have everything I need. I shouldn't need a ton of oak wood for this, to be completely honest. I think a lot of our build's going to be more spruce oriented, but if I do need it, I have a ton of the stuff, so I am more than set for that. So yeah, I'm going to wait for this to smelt, and then I'll BRB. I think I have enough blocks to at least get the bottom portion done. So I really want this to kind of be right back here. In an ideal world, this is where this bad boy's sitting. I think the proper way to do this is to be like here-ish. And we're gonna go one, a door, and then we'll continue to do kind of this little setup right out the back here, like this. And then we can put our books against the walls with our enchanted table in the middle. So now we just have to kind of build this bottom portion up a bit. I did bring a stair with me, because this is where our door is gonna go. And now, we just get to build up a bunch. Alright, and now, we're bringing our wood. This is why I built this one higher, so that the ceiling wasn't, like, absolutely in the way. And now I gotta figure out how I want to freehand this bad boy. So I think I want to go on each side here. On each side, go one more up on each of these, and then connect them at the top. I need to finish putting in my windows here. I did not bring myself a crafting table, however, now I have one. Watch that. He's a genius, that's what they're saying about him. Smartest man to ever play Minecraft. It is what it is. You guys can stop glazing me right now. At the top here, now I want to do another floor. Okay, okay. And I think, ideally, we transition this into oak wood now. Maybe we'll just go 4 here instead of 5. Like this, let this be like a smaller section. And then, of course, per usual, strip all of it. And then I think we just fill this section with wood, low key. And then we'll you know what, we're going to decorate this anyway. So I think we do something like this. I'm going to try to put a trim on this bad boy and not fall to my death, hopefully. I want to say that this is going well, but I've actually not taken a look at this. I'm just going to build the whole thing. And then if I hate it, then so be it, I guess. This is sick. No, I'm liking this so far. I'm enjoying it. Okay, cool. I will say I think that leads me to want to bring this up a little bit now and actually put windows in. Oh yeah, this is looking pretty sick. So now I gotta figure out how to put the roof trim on this thing. And I think I need diorite slabs along with diorite stairs. I'm not actually sure how much of this I need, though, is, like, actually my big issue. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to make a roof that somehow makes sense to me. And I actually think I'm already starting this incorrectly. Okay, let's see. So it's... it's the same problem I always have. I don't know how to build this. Oh yeah. Okay, I think my problem started with the first ring. I don't know that it's big enough. I'll take a look here in a second. Okay, back inside. We'll go to bed and then we'll keep working on this in the morning. I liked it up until the roof got on it, I'll be honest. I'll tell you what I would also really like is finding a... Do I have a bucket anywhere? Have I just not had a water bucket at all this whole time? I'll tell you what I need. A water bucket. Okay. I have an idea. It's called reference imaging, and it's me pulling up a thumbnail from a video I've already done. And then looking at it and seeing what I did. So we're going to slab, stair with a slab on top. Yeah, this is now making a lot more... Did I just mess this up already? Wait. There we go. Okay. Now we can bring in our diorite, which I think is going up 2 blocks on each. I'll tell you what it is, actually, is that I don't have any polished diorite to match this. So I'm not breaking up any of the textures here, which I think I can afford to do. Let's do that real quick. Just so that this looks a little bit nicer. It doesn't have to be like the nicest thing that you've ever seen in your whole life. And now we can bring in slabs. Looks way better when it's broken up like this. Am I still way off? That looks not horrible. I think this needs to be changed, though, right up here. That part looks a little goofy. And I'm super just not madly in love with this for some reason. Why am I loved it here. What did I do? Oh, wait. I think I figured it out, actually. I think I'm understanding where I have been led awry, and that is that I also just built this way small. I'm understanding, like, a lot quicker. I still think this is salvageable, and this is how. So first off, we start by making some diorite walls. So here's how I think we can salvage this. And I think it's by doing something like this, as opposed to doing just the slab. It definitely looks a little nicer. So if I'm going to have this here, then I want these in a different spot. I actually think that looks pretty decent, like well established with everything around it. Yeah, I think this is fine. We need to clear out our inventory and then go get our windows now. And by go get our windows, of course, I mean... go get some glass. I don't know if this sounds crazy, but I think I want to put some stuff here. Like, stair, maybe a wall, I think will look pretty good. It's just looking a little bland in that section right now, which I don't think it has to. I think we can make it look, you know, not bad. So now I need to figure out my sort of decorative pieces off to the side of this thing. And I feel like what's going to happen is I'm going to really botch this. So if I do something like that, I actually think that still looks pretty good. So this is nice because what it means is that I can put fences up against this with which to hold lanterns, which I think will look pretty nice. And it kind of bulks up this ring, which I think is good. So I do like that more. Okay, wait. Maybe this isn't so bad, actually. Can I do... I mean, this isn't going to be a full... What happened here? Why is this... Wait, what did I do wrong? This should be trapdoor. The trapdoors are now doing maybe too much down here. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that being what happens. They look good at the top. I'll keep them at the top. They don't look good here. I remove them from down here. Sure. I'm willing to rebuild this as many times as it takes. Yeah, I like seeing more of it. And in fact, like, maybe I hate this and I just want, like, a slab. Or trapdoor? Is that crazy? Yeah, I like the slab. I actually think this slab looks just generally better. Give us some more of that lighter color towards the top. Okay, think about this from, like, a smart man's angle. What would a smart person do here? I think he would start by bringing the roof down. I think that thing is massive and in the way. So let's come down by a block or two here. That is so much better, brother. That is so much better. Now we get the now we can decorate this. Now we can do this part. Now, I feel confident now that this can make sense in my brain. Do this. Make a couple slabs. I have ideas. They're surging through my brain stems, bro. You go here with these on the side, or you go here. Yeah, I actually don't mind that. What if you did this with slabs? What if you put slabs of... Oh, I understand why I didn't do slabs. Take a gander. I like. I have a different design in mind. Editors are gonna try to cut this in a way that feels good. Because I'm sure it feels bad to edit. I've had to redo this stupid thing like a gajillion times, bro. Okay, how's that? I like that more. And this is okay. We thicken up the trapdoors, and then it looks like we get more slabs. Yeah, that's way better, bro. Where in the world am I putting the lanterns? I haven't thought this part through yet. Oops. Oh, it's raining. So I could put... I want to put walls here, I think. Oh, but I could put lanterns on top of the wall. Am I holding walls? Wait, but this will work out, because then I can put lanterns on top of the walls. This is such a good idea, Fatty. You're so smart. Thank you, random viewer, who commented that. Guys, go ahead down in the comments. Put, wow, Fatty, you're so smart. How do you think of these things? And you have a chance to win... You have a chance to win... unlimited fatty points. And with fatty points, you could, I don't know, you could maybe gamble, or you could maybe send your maybe you send your parents on a little vacation even. Doesn't that sound pretty cool? Okay, it is now actually about to be nighttime. We'll come back to this and finish decorating in the morning, and then I got more stuff to do. So I do want to put lanterns up here. I know that. Yeah, that thing is sick, man. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I can't lie. That thing is pretty fire. So any more like minor decorative pieces I'd like to do here? Not necessarily. Okay, so here's my next game plan. First of all, let's get some stuff into the storage house so that I can get rid of this chest as it needs to not be here. So this can be all stone block items. Anything that is a stone. Right next to that, anything that's made out of wood. Good things can go here. These are blocks that are good. Plant stuff can go in here. We actually are gonna plant some things, so this is good. Mob items, I guess, can go in here. Weapons and... Okay, that's just a purely visual item, I guess. Weapons and other armor stuff Miscellaneous. Let's just call it, let's call it what it is. It's miscellaneous. I'm never going to remember where all this stuff is, but that's fine. Let's go into our house real quick. I'm going to make some shears. So I'm making shears to get leaves because I think this is going to be a pretty big part of our, to make our base look nice. So we'll make 2 sets of shears. And let's go get like a ton, like way too many, more leaves than I think a man would ever need. But let's get them not like right here because this is right where our base is. And I don't want our base to look ugly. What I would like to have maybe had oak leaves, but I cut down all my oak trees and never replanted them, so spruce will work. Spruce is a good looking, spruce wood, favorite wood in the game, you know what I mean? Spruce leaves, yeah, they're not my favorite, but everything about spruce is so good, I feel like I can't be mad. I'm also going to pick up some of these firefly bushes because they look sick. Okay, I would have to imagine that I am holding more leaves than a single man could ever need, right? I said a single man. I'm married, first of all, but you know what I mean. Like, as one person could not possibly need this many leaves. That's my hope. I'm hopeful that that's right. If not, maybe I'll cry. Big thing is I really want this to kind of bleed into this area. Oh, dude, yeah, the overgrown look looks sick on this. I do want to thicken it, I think, a little bit up here. I'm holding shears, so I'm not worried about this. Yeah, I like how much overgrowth that has on it now. That looks pretty sick. I'm sure you probably could do better. You might be thinking that to yourself. I could do better than that, Fatty. And you might be right. If that's you right now, stop talking to me. Don't talk to me. I tried my best. I might go back and redo it, but I tried my best. I could probably do better. I might do better. I might go back. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll figure it out in the morning. Now, I need to figure out kind of the blocks that I actually want to use for my path. And I think I have some ideas. Although I will say, I think this is going to require us to go mining again, because I think what I need is granite. Because I think we're going to use granite, coarse dirt, regular dirt, and some other block that I have not figured out quite yet. But granite first. All right, I've found out something that I think is not gonna bode well for me, and that's the cool paths have mud. As you can tell, I'm currently lacking in both mud and glass to make. So I know that there's a way to make mud, and that's by applying bottles of water to dirt. How important is that for me? How much do I care? Let's just mine out like a basic path shape real quick. Okay, so generally speaking, this is how the path will connect everything, and then I do want something central here. But now I gotta figure out how to get blocks that... Okay, what kind of blocks match the palette of granite and dirt, like coarse dirt? I'm thinking, how would stripped spruce oak logs look? It might look okay. The only issue, I actually don't have any strips. I don't have any oak logs. Right. No, I'm understanding, I think. Oh, I do have some brick. I do have some granite in here, too. I'm trying to think of, like, kind of like the lighter brown blocks. But granite and coarse dirt have such specific, like, texture looks on them that I'm just not sold on this. I'm not sold on the idea that this will look any good. Let's do a little test. Let's do a little test right here. We're going to go granite kind of all around the place. Coarse dirt filling most of the other gaps here. And then you bring in spruce and then strip it. This is actually not bad. I'll say it. Yeah, I think this whole path design will definitely work. I just got to kind of figure out where to put all my spruce. And then I got to go to bed too. It's a little baby boy bedtime. Okay, let's get to bed. Let's work on this in a more safe environment. It's gonna soon start spawning mobs. Let's head out. Oh, I used up all my spruce wood. Like, okay, it's a good path. That's all I need to know. It's a good path. We can get a couple more items and pieces and bits and bobs here. All right, and now all of our paths connect, which is sick. Okay, I am a big fan of this. This looks good. Now we get the kind of less fun part of this, which is gonna be, first of all, putting all this stuff away real quick. So I need all my leaves. This is a for sure. But I also need some cobblestone and stone brick and some walls. So I need to get some, like, boulders in here now. So, like, little rock formations, basically, They'll look just like this. Oh, you know what? I don't like it to be up like that. I want it to be... I guess this is where you can put like a wall. Okay. Now that we have our boulders in fact, I think I do want to put one more... something pretty light. Something like this. Now we got to put our leaves in. And so our leaves are kind of going to go kind of little adjacent pieces like this. Something that still looks pretty decent. Okay, and now our path looks like this, which is way cooler and is lacking some leaves in the back right here. I do need something here. What do you put here? What does a grown man put here? Right, we're starting a small village. Maybe you have like a well and a path that leads into that well. Yeah, in the morning we'll grab some more of our path blocks and then I will get rid of this opening and I think that'll look pretty good. We can put like a small wheat farm there, which I think will look pretty nice. Just give the base a little bit of color. I'm still not dead set on that, though. I don't know, man. We'll figure it out. You know what? I've changed my mind. I feel like I'm doing too much now. I can go much simpler. Things can be different. Okay, dear viewer? Let's think about this in a way that makes some sense. I need something here. I need something centerpiece right here. I think I have thought of something that I can do. And I think that's something, first of all, you need to go away because you're annoying. The thing that I want to do, I think, is put a giant cobblestone wall around this bad boy. And then, like I have done in the past, historically, with my animal pens. And then from there, I want to put some miner farms. I think that'll look stupid sick. Getting cobblestone is stupid easy for me. So let's just grab a bunch of cobble and, you know, make our move. Make our way in the world. Okay, I'm pretty sure I have enough cobblestone and andesite to make this work. So we're going to head back home and get to finishing up the base. We're really close to just closing in on the 100 days. There's so much that I feel like I can do in this world. Like, it's actually insane. This might be like one of my top things for revisiting for 200 days because I feel like there's so much more like to build and design and I'm not even close. I've got a ton of my blocks here. Here's my game plan. We start like here-ish. And we just toss down a couple blocks here and there that are going to be like our big guys. I quite literally threw away all of my andesite because I'm a big dummy. Okay, and now we'll have like this. Okay. Don't bring it in quite as sharp as I did. That I'm understanding. I know where I went wrong. I get it. I get it. And now we got to throw in our like extra pieces. So this will be our walls, our slabs, our stairs. So we're gonna go wall, wall, wall. I have andesite walls here. Wall, 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 and then slabs. Boom. And now I think we can just put a giant wheat field in here, which of course is going to begin with marking out some spots for some water. I'm going to really hope that this is enough spaces. I don't know. Let's get to bed, make our slabs, get some lanterns, some wall. I mean, yeah, this is going to look sick, I think. So what I really need right now is wood. And then I just got to keep kind of refilling my bucket a bunch, which maybe is a good argument to make an infinite water pool somewhere. But that sounds like work. And I am currently doing work right now. Why would I want to do twice the amount of work when I could do the regular amount? I'm a man who believes in, you know, you go to work to get paid. You give them you know, what you're worth. You know, they're paying you. Do $12, do $15 worth of work. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm doing here. Oh, I just realized I need to make a hoe. I also need to see if I even have enough wheat seeds. I am holding sticks. Cool. Here's my hoe. I do want to put some ferns. I have some seeds. I have some large ferns. Very cool. Some more firefly bush. Very nice. A composter. I could put some composted stuff around. Sure. I'm also realizing I'm going to have to go get some more seeds. Okay. Let's till, like, everything. And while we're doing this, we can also grow. This is the first thing I've planted this run. Oh, no. You know what? That checks, I think, actually. And now I can put my slabs in. And I think I do want to use spruce wood. Oh, I also just realized I never actually grabbed my lanterns, did I? Okay, I can do that. I can do that now. No biggie. This might just not be enough straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, I have just enough. Very cool. Okay. Okay, let's go get some seeds and while that grows. I just realized how difficult this might be, as I don't think there's any large patches of grass near my base at all. Oh yeah, this is gonna be very painful. You know what? I guess I'll be back when I have all my seeds. Okay, I've spent nearly an entire day just collecting seeds, and I got 35. Bro, you'd be surprised how little, you know, how little grass and stuff there is in a forest. And I guess it's got to be just like a biome thing, but like this is I mean, that's all I got. I'm all out. That's everything. A little bit annoying, but that's all right. I think that we can. That's okay. I think it's okay. Here's some stuff I want to do. I've got some composters here so that we can do something like this. Oh yeah, dude. It's actually sick. Okay. I'm going to work on bone milling the rest of my leaves. And, do I have a composter up here? Sick. No. Oh, wait, I'm holding one. I'm going to work on bone milling on my leaves so that we can get more seeds and also bone meal around our base. That way it looks a little bit nicer. It's more lush. It'll look cool. All right. I've got my bone meal in hand. Let's lush this bad boy up. I need more. Oh, no. I have shears. There are trees nearby. How much of... Wait. All right, I'm going to spend maybe the next, like, day. I'm just going to go around here where there's a bit more grass. I'm going to break all of it and get a ton of seeds to plant in here before the last day approaches. But, I mean, yeah. I just need more. I think I need a little bit more here, and it'll look a lot better. Because once this is full and grown, this is going to look so sick, dude. So I'm going to go do that. And then I'll be back with you here in a second. All right, I spent way too long collecting a bunch of seeds and then replanting them here. I basically spent a whole day, and I've now just been planting. But yeah, I mean, we basically just started another day, and I'm just continuing to just replant a bunch of my wheat, collect it, replant it, hope that I get some seeds out of this to finish this farm before it's too late. I'm working overtime, dude. I'm going crazy over here. But this is almost done. I do have some berry bushes, which I think I kind of just want to plant around here. Mostly right up against the wall, to be honest with you. I think is where I really want them. All right, it's time to do the unfortunates, and that is tear down my sugarcane farm for the last bit of bone meal I need to complete my wheat farm. I think that'll call it. So let's finish this up real quick. 20 might actually be enough. Don't quote me on that. Oh, I'm so wrong. It's actually unreal. It's okay. I do want to get some of these firefly bushes along the way here as well. I think this space looks absolutely phenomenal. I'm like super happy with this. What would I change? I'll be honest, maybe I spend less time mining. Maybe I would have found diamonds quicker. I could definitely speed up building, but honestly, these are some of the nicer buildings I've built throughout most of my 100 days. I'm honestly super happy, especially with this house. So you know, that's sick. Other than that, I mean, maybe I would have just built the farm earlier. But it's cool. This is gonna be it'll be completed in the thumbnail anyway. So who cares? This is sick. This whole base is so sick. I'm a huge fan of this. Guys, thank you so much for watching this 100 days. I hope that everybody enjoyed it. I know that I did. If you did and you want to see 200 days, let me know down in the comments. This is honestly one of the ones where I feel like we could do so much, right? We could put more houses over here, get a dock with some boats, like really expand the land a ton. But I honestly think that this looks awesome. I even tried like a new path, which I'll say it, I love. I think it looks so sick, especially tied in with the house, like right there. Oh, it's awesome. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Obviously, this is, you know, this is it. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you all in the next video in my next 100 days. Later.